In writing, we need to answer this prompt. Describe how where Pip lives affects what he does. This prompt is asking us to think about what is special about the place where Pip lives and how that makes a difference when he does things. We have to go back into the story to find those answers. We take a look here. Here's our friend Pip. Looks like he's hanging in a tree. There's maybe some people around on a path. We notice some people who bike. But then on page 30, we see that Pip is actually in a city because there's a road really close to where the tree was. There is a store and a restaurant. There's cars. So we can tell that with all of these details in the picture that Pip lives in the city. We're going to add that to our notebook. So you want to open your notebook to the next clean page. This page is not clean. This one is. And we're going to add those notes. So the first note we're going to write is city. Pip lives in the city. Notes will not be complete sentences. They're just ideas. So Pip lives in the city. Okay, we're going to go ahead and look for another note because now we know where Pip lives, but what can he do in the city? Go to the next page. Take a look here. Pip has a map. Pip is looking up at this tall building. Pip can go on top of the tall building. So we can remember that Pip can go on the tall building. That's a good note. That's something you can do in a city. You can't climb a tall building in a country. So we're going to add that note down. Tall building. That's something he can do. Make sure you're writing these notes down with me. It's okay for you to pause the video so you can write the notes. Okay, let's find one more thing that Pip can do in the city. Here we see Pip looking at a store. What type of store is he looking at? A hat store. Pip goes into a hat store and buys a hat. That's something you can do in the city. You can go into stores. Let's add that note down. So, hat store. Okay, so we have 3 good ideas down. We have where Pip lives. We have one thing he can do in the city, and we have another thing he can do in the city. So now it's going to be time for us to write our ideas in sentences down here. I will give you some sentence frames to help you with your writing, but you'll need to fill in the blanks with these. Our first sentence can start with saying Pip lives and then you're going to tell me, where does Pip live? Pip lives in the country? No, Pip lives in the city. And then once you write city, you can put a check mark there because you use that note. So Pip lives in the city. Then we can write some things he does. He goes. Well, where does he go? He goes up a tall building. He goes to a hat store. So you'll want to have 3 sentences, so use all 3 ideas. So Pip lives in the city. He goes up a tall building. He goes to the hat store. Make sure that you have correct word order in your sentences like we've been practicing. Also, make sure that you have periods at the end of your sentences. I did not write my full sentences here because I want you to finish the sentences. So you will have 3 sentences, 1 for each idea, each note that we took. Good luck on your writing. I'm super excited to see it.